Bắt chuyện cho. Okay.
You're back. The incident that happened at Full Wish TV is causing a huge stir. Come watch the news.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to our brand new segment, the Phantom Moon Brief. I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi, everyone. This is your old friend, Snowy.
Oh, fancy.
Well then, as the Phantom Moon Games reach a boiling point, and for reasons that need no explanation, we are now joining Duo Mention TV to bring you live coverage of the latest and most critical news updates.
Yes, we are. And after the director of Full Wish TV and sponsor of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, Full Wish announced that she was joining the Phantom Moon Games.
The supplicant debate, slated to take place at the Seafeld TV tower, was cut short when out-of-control imaginee known as Joy Ascendants appeared. This Imagenesis plague centered on Seafeld City spread rapidly. Even Foolish herself turned into a monster atop the Seafeld TV tower.
As of the latest reports, nearly 200,000 human and imaginary inhabitants across plain Arcadia have been affected by the plague. Countless individuals are injured or missing, and total losses are estimated to have reached 8.6 billion credits. And in a chilling echo of the Bloodstained Games 15 years ago, footage left behind by Foolish points to the disaster as the work of supplicants from beyond the sky.
She identified the culprits as the famed cosmic hero, the trailblazer of the Astral Express, and the wanted criminal, Stellaron Hunter Blade.
But a spokesperson for the Department of Aberration Defense said the disaster was planned and executed by Foolish herself through her organization, the Research Society.
Oh, how familiar that sounds. 15 years ago, they made the same excuses. What is the real story behind this? The Phantom Moon Brief will continue to keep you updated.
Over 500 years ago, a prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true? Can plain Arcadia safely make it through this crucial year? We will have to wait and see. Shame on them. How can they just say things like that on TV when it's not even confirmed? Also, those two hosts, weren't they from Full Wish TV? They were spreading nasty stories about you on the news before. And now look, they've immediately jumped ship after what happened to Full Wish. Since when did you get so understanding? I'm happy you made it back safely. But somehow, you just don't seem quite the same. Oh no. You're trying to grow up and leave me behind. Don't tell me you're becoming the next Don Hung. No. Is this what it takes to become a hero?
What?
I am so cute and lovely. What's the problem with that? Oh, right. Tell me about what happened at the TV tower. I've heard Don Hung and Sunday's side of the story, but I haven't heard yours yet. So, Full Wish had people undergo the happiness surgery to implant Shuhu's flesh into their bodies, and you guys stopped the mutation from spreading. But all you managed to do was to temporarily seal Shuhu's flesh inside Blade? And then you mentioned that Nessia, the one we met at Star Rail Fest, is actually the Phantom Moon Games arbitrator? No wonder she could draw a mask for you. And she also asked you to go deep into the world in Canvas to warn... who was it again? Graphia?
Yes, Graphia, Himiko's ancestor. She's an artist from 1,000 years ago.
Himiko's ancestor? She's still alive? Wait, that's not even the most important part. Nessia asked you to warn Graphia that the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod, is back? Why does the Express have such bad luck? By this point, whenever we go on vacation, I'm always ready to deal with random problems. But running into another Lord Ravager while on vacation?
Yes.
Lord Ravager, Evanesia's request, Shuhu's flesh and Blade's body, and the unfinished Phantas Moon games. Suddenly, there are so many things to deal with. Feels like we're juggling a bunch of eggs all at once. One slip, and it's all gonna go splat. Are you okay? I shouldn't have asked so many questions. Didn't mean to stress you out or make you worried. I'm gonna go take a minute and collect myself.
So many things to deal with right now. Oh, what should I do next? Nah. I've had a long day. I should just...
Shh, Welt. She's tired. Let her sleep. You're obviously tired. I never thought this vacation would become the prelude to yet another major war.
From our very first steps, trouble has always followed the Nameless. But this...
Look at you now. It takes me back to when I first got the Express running again. Aside from Pom Pom, I was the only crew member on board. Constantly stretched thin and feeling out of my depth. All I could do was note every problem in the navigation log, one by one. A world's coordinates that needed an update. A glitch in the Express's warp system. Back then, I never imagined the Astral Express would one day have to face a Lord Ravager. But strangely, now that the time has come again, I'm not panicking at all. Come to think of it, it's because of you. Because of all of you. Along the way, we have defeated 2 Lord Ravagers. The Nameless who guided me before I set out once told me, keep moving forward, and the obstacles that once felt impossible to conquer will soon be behind you. And along the way, I've seen you grow through the Phantas Moon games, becoming someone others can trust and lean on. And I heard the declaration you made atop the tower. I'm truly proud of you. That's why I want to share a story from the past with you. A promise from 15 years ago. I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her, to let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life, and found companions I could trust with all my heart. I want to share this story with you all. The story of how my journey began. Because it's a long story, filled with many memories of my past. I'd also like to invite you all to the place where I repaired the Express.
All right, it's a deal.
Ooh,
When I return from
very
the world in
cool.
canvas, you can make us, let Shush make us some coffee. Then we'll settle in and listen to your story.
Speaking of the world in canvas, March told me about what Evanesia said to you. Evanesia's request was not made lightly, and she was worried for a reason. Silverwolf saw that Lord Ravager in action too. According to the records from the databank and the IPC's investigation,
Asat Pramod's campaigns often span centuries, and the planets he targets all end up destroyed in freak accidents, leaving their surfaces covered in only smiling faces. 1,000 years ago, my ancestor Graphia created the world in canvas. If that was to resist Asat Pramod's invasion of Ahatopia, then could this disaster unleashed through the Phantasmoon games be the
truyện tranh Graphia.
That's the first of many mysteries.
Ồ, dễ thật
Quite the opposite. The weathering curse has shortened my family's lifespan for generations. What could my ancestor have gone through to still exist today? That too leaves me deeply curious.
Ồ, truyện tranh
Nobody knows just how big the plane Graphia created actually is. Over 140. Legend has it that Graphia used a vast ocean as her canvas and channeled the power of elation to step into the pit. There are far too many legends. Only two things are beyond doubt. First, during the Cinder Age, she created countless. Second, near the end of one of the Phantasmoon games, which means she is not only familiar. Good question. As for who in Plain Arcadia knows Graphia and the world in canvas best, it's probably Pearl. She was sent here by the IPC. She should have some clues to guide us in the right direction. By the way, General Yao Guang is here. She says she wants to talk to you in private.
chính tốt.
I'm not sure if she comes with good news or bad news. She brought a little gift from the Xianzhou, though. Go talk to General Yao Guang then. Don't keep her waiting. After that, come to the party car and fill us in on your next move.
Nice to meet you, Ishvara. I always thought that the arbitrator, Evanesia, would step in and punish Foolish for the disaster she caused. But, to my surprise, it was you who defeated Foolish. In my capacity as an Arbiter General, I extend my deepest gratitude to you for halting the plague and sparing countless lives from suffering. What
Chắc bố
I am
mình.
about to tell you is something Evanesia risked breaking rules to share with me. Please keep it a secret. Not a word of this leaves the Express. Sealed within Ahatopia's core is Ouroboros.
You mean the Leviathan that can swallow whole planets? That Ouroboros the Veracity?
Looks like you know a thing or two about Ouroboros.
I've seen that terrifying thing in Herta's simulated universe.
Rumor has it, they were last seen during the era of the Swarm disaster. They were hardly there to aid the Swarm, but rather to attend a cosmic-level feast, in which the Swarm served merely as appetizers. And the planets they passed, no one expected them to be here of all places. The true situation remains unknown. But with this information, we can understand why Asat Pramod set his sights on this world. Aren't you a little afraid, facing a huge disaster?
Tôi
That's
bị tè
impressive,
vào.
Ishvara. No wonder you survived the calamity of Iron Tomb. Fortune follows when fate hits its lowest ebb. Now that we know a force capable of devouring stars is deep in slumber at this planet's core, perhaps we could make it devour the problem inside Blade's body. Blade has agreed to my proposal and will venture into the world in canvas to seek out the veracity. From what I've heard, you are going there as well. I cast a divination, and the hexagram shifted between the marsh and fire trigrams, yielding the judgment.
Tạm lại của Blade.
What miracle could cap off these games better than a finale that humbles a Lord Ravager? The shadow of the Lord Ravager looms, And from here on, everyone must carry their part of the burden.
Before I set out, I still want to say a few words to everyone.
Bao nhiêu đẹp nhỉ?
What are they all up to over there?
Đúng đấy.
Oh, there you are. We were waiting for you. We're here to celebrate the Astral Express making it through another trial, of course.
It's a modest celebration, but a meaningful one. You stopped Full Wish's scheme, and that is no small achievement.
Exactly. You knocked out the mastermind behind all those creepy joy...
Your victory gave Blade a chance to free himself from Shuhu's flesh. With a Lord Ravager looming on the horizon, everyone will soon be heading off on their own missions.
Now, let's make a toast. Here's to everyone who fights to protect this Arcadia, and here's to all of us. The Lord Ravager can throw whatever he wants at us. Thank you, all of you. Having you by my side is what gives me the courage to face the future.
Cheers! There you are.
Nhớ tôi à?
Yeah.
When did Don Hung start expressing his feelings like this? Well, I guess pigs were...
This trip to Plain Arcadia is the first time we weren't necessarily working together toward a... You dove into the Vantage Moon games. I crossed paths with that relentless old friend and foe again.
Wait, hold up. How come all I get is wandering and eating? I grab plenty of comics as well. I call it cultural exploration. With a little extra time for me to recharge, of course. Right?
Now that we're having this little break, it...
Nhiều quá.
Yeah, we are actually more concerned about your condition, Don Hung.
Blade has accepted General Yao Guang's proposal. Perhaps he has finally moved on from past grudges, and it's going to be a path fraught with danger. From now on, I will turn my attention. Mr. Yang and I have been asked by General Yao Guang to...
I've got work to do, too. Mr. Ashvale wanted someone to accompany him to the tavern. No problem. When you come back, you...
Just in time. I've talked to Madam. She will handle all the arrangements for your passage. This is an important matter. Furthermore, your journey gives her the chance to uncover some... Once you've fully rested, you may make your... Madam Pearl has a special ship waiting. It will take you to the border between this world... That's your final stop before entering the world. I know you'll have to go alone this time, but I don't think it'll be dangerous. The thought of it makes me feel calm. I am indeed quite curious. I'd love to see this ancestor of, but someone must stay here and keep watch. Madam Pearl wishes to confer with me and General. Go ahead. Set out once you've rested up.
Yêu mày mà. Ồ, đau rồi.
In other words, that woman wants you to take Shuhu and jump straight into the Veracity and leave the rest to the Aeon stomach acid? And this is between me and him. Why are you tagging along?
Relax. I'll say my goodbyes and be gone. A dignified funeral, If you ask me, this ending is indeed grand enough.
I don't care about any of that. There's only one thing I care about. Does he have to die?
Here's a piece of advice, little cub. Whether he lives or dies is his choice. That's the one thing you don't get to decide.
It has landed.
What?
Nothing. Just a seabird landing on the rocks. A blade forged of mortal steel cannot sever an undying. If Shuhu is to be put down, the options are few.
In time, people will say this. The culprit of the
I'm not as noble as you make it sound. Many years ago, you invited me to join the Galaxy Rangers. I'm a petty man. I was never born to carry some greater good. This is between Shuhu and me.
Can't argue with that. A Galaxy Ranger through and through. Well then. I won't say anything more.
Blade, you sure about this?
For years, death has clung to me like a curse, etched into my bones. If there is a chance to make a god feel the same pain, I would do it. As for everyone else, there's no need to drag them into this. We'll proceed as Yao Guang proposed. Bury Shuhu at the end of the...
Take care.
How about you stay as well? You might as well see it through to the end with us.
Plain Arcadia has bigger problems that need my attention. Your instincts were right. That meanie pulling strings from the shadows is none other than a Sat Pramod.
Who else would want to kick a Ha's head like a ball?
So, I need to get back and finish.
Investigating a Lord Ravager sounds like a job you don't come back from.
Therefore, it also pays very well.
Then here's hoping you live long enough to collect your payment. Every time, when it's just the two of us, you...
You know what I'm going to say. The seabird's flown off. It's time for us to go.
The terror slumbering at the heart of Ouroboros. After the swarm disaster, the Veracity vanished, their last rumored sighting. History fictionologists claim that Ouroboros lies in wait at the edge of the cosmos, guarded by their children, awaiting the day of their I've heard that story before. But they say that the preservation is nothing more than a facade. Organic life has quite the imagination. They've said other things, too. That Louis Fleming seeks to ascend as the Eon of Wealth. That the Council of Mundanites are mere hounds. Such rumors are endless. I believe that... I've never heard the last one. So let's assume it's the only one that's true. Ah, such terrible breath. Once this Leviathan awakens, the Arcadia's destruction would be all. For now, this remains conjecture. This why it's here, and how it's connected to the Elite. Yet even a fragmented remnant of an Eon is a threat that can't be. Naturally. That is why I'm here. And it's about time for the two Nameless to arrive. Oh, you're just on time.
General Yao Guang, as instructed, warding talismans have been...
My thanks. It was Mr. Yang's talent of creating. Now, with yin and yang aligned, and all four... the Decalite reflection barrier.
Using the divine eye of the Spiritist to weave a giant web.
Though Shuhu has been eradicated, the signs of doom have not faded. After much consideration, the source can only be this restless.
One crisis is yet to pass, and another is already upon us. The Arcadia's ley lines were already riddled with scars. While Evanesia is asleep, someone must take up her duty to guard.
But defending isn't the way of the hunt. If you don't want to be...
General, do you intend to go?
How could I? The Joy Seeker could barely confine that husk using the Abundance's ambrosial. I'm not here to guard against an Eon, but against a Lord Ravager Asat Pramod.
Asat Pramod has been meddling with the game from the shadows. By chance, however. The
Ouroboros' remains are in Ahatopia, aren't they? Silence is an answer in itself.
I'm not surprised that you were the first to discover it. You were in the Torn Scroll
That's a little low.
What I don't understand is this. You bypassed security and broke into the building to confront me in...
This is no confrontation. It's a warning. While everyone else is fixated on the Phantasmoon games, only the Department of Aberration Defense is...
Like the location where the new Herald of Death came.
Correct. The incident involved 4 Daybreak warriors. 3 but just moments ago.
After the investigation, we learned that
The Lord Ravager bent on destroying the Elation came uninvited. Make no mistake. Plan Arcadia is...
Our top priority is to dispose of Shuhu's flesh properly.
That said, we cannot afford...
This giant web is prepared for that very purpose. Once the entire planet is full... When that time comes, he won't wish to leave any footprints behind.
One final question. Why did the Lord Ravager choose? Does he have an ulterior motive?
That question should be left to the professionals. Don't forget, let's hope the accumulation of variables can tip the scales in our favor.
And so, the people's the end of the world. Elation once again, frail little humans. Whoever can fill my whole mouth with butter. The fool known as the Shepherd captured a comet. But it wasn't even in the bartender Baraji opened the wine cellar. And en route, he crept up to the Veracity's ear and told them a corny joke. The Veracity en route spread his hands and said, "See? I filled your mouth with laughter."
Then what happened?
Then, are you kidding me? And with that...
What kind of nonsense is that?
Those are the facts, my... If you want to hear more stories, you're welcome to discuss with your classmates.
We came here to investigate the veracity in Asat Pramod, but all we got were stories that only...
Rumors don't just appear out of thin air. It's just a matter of how much truth you think they hold.
At least 90% of that was made up.
Sometimes that last 10% is all you need. Oh, plenty of bystanders around. Let's hear what they have to say. Hey.
You two...
Walk the path of veracity? Do I need to eat everything in seconds?
You got it! And I am...
Ugh, can you talk
I swore to become... Finally!
Ouroboros.
Nah!
Enough already.
I'm telling you! Paul, Root, and Dorothy, who the veracity will then poof! They were gone! You you should be putting this much effort into your...
Nhắn.
They say a dull pen beats a sharp memory. My memories, that's a kindred. I've met far too many fools who can't even read. Interested in studying the knowledge of the...
Được chưa?
This feels completely made up. Oh, please. Thank us for me. I'm just the one. Hey, friends! How was your first day of... Where were you just now? You opened the door. Still doubting me? You're breaking Sparkskull's heart here. That whole foolish thing. I took on every emoji in the tavern, but honestly, this place runs on rumors. Aha is being chased by the Barrack.
Let's go through what...
Oh.
Yeah, it's a complete mess.
So, after a bit of thought, a lady spark. The unreal sparks and spark! No idea how it works, but apparently this light bulb makes you smarter the moment you put it on.
Không biết lý do.
Does this friend know you borrowed it? A Supramod has a gun to our heads, and this is what you're worried about? He'll find out one day.
It, doesn't look...
No worries. If anything goes wrong...
Doesn't seem to have any...
No, it's working per... Our enemy is a Lord Ravager.
Correction.
Thiếu bà sợ thà.
In Nook's habit of picking Lord Ravagers, I wouldn't be surprised if a the Arcadia is like a microcosm of eons and paths. People indulge themselves in fabric...
A classic social realist deduction. Old-fashioned, but effective.
Yes. The answer is all but revealed. You are a Supramon, Sparksy. Do you have evidence? Of course. The truth is so simple that everyone overlooked it. You were the first person I met when I got off the express. If I am a Supramon, would you and Grey Hair have been able to walk out of the school alive? Yeah, fair point. Just take that thing off already. That's weird. I thought I was on the right track. Let me give you a lesson. Deduction isn't about pupil skill. Watch and learn. You changed your clothes just... First of all, Ouroboros likes to eat. Secondly, whatever they eat disappears completely. Therefore, veracity is also a form of distract. This is the classic mystery of one culprit, two identities. The Lord Ravager, a Supramon, played by the... What am I even saying? Oh, classic whodunit. This is more like a class...
Ah, I get it now. All this thing does is make wild guesses sound... So far, that's the...
No need to be so serious. By the way, what type of detective are you?
Me? I'm the tough guy type. I don't waste time on useless... You're not wrong. A Supramod isn't a Nook's weapon to assassinate Aha. Whatever his plan may be, the target, remember? As far as humanity knows, they're all...
A broader path engulfs a narrower one. Divine warfare between eons. The third one.
Forcing an eon to turn away from their own path.
Whichever it is, none of it sounds remotely connected to play. So, what makes you so certain a Supramod is here on...
Because we folks just dug up one heck of a treasure from underground, and in the stories tied to them, we've unearthed more than a few names.
Nó sẽ qua đi.
Right. He's the one I can't stop thinking about. En route, defeated the Veracity by some means.
You're right. Then who is this en route? Do you know him? En route.
Of course she does! Everyone in the tavern knows that name. Long ago, its owner grew tired. Some say he became a morning actor. Others say he jumped in, but none of that matters. What truly matters is that you have my unreal Sparks and Spark!
I knew it.
Give it back, give it back! That's a big order my client wants immediately!
What do you mean, give it back? It just wandered off, and I happened to find it on the way, so I brought it home. You want it? Here, take it now.
Absolutely not! Wait, right now? This doesn't sound like you at all.
No. If it's a no, it's a...
Get back here!
Sir, do you need to hire a private detective?
Hey!
Can you catch her for me?
Of course. I'll have that thing returned to you safe and sound in half a day. But, in exchange...
Oh, so that's why you're here. Now, old Sempo's intel isn't cheap.
Name your price. Put it on Pearl's tab.
Just kidding. Money talks, boring. The en route you're looking for lives up to the name. There's nowhere he can't reach. Only places he hasn't been yet. He's the gold standard of the masked fools. He only shows up where he's least welcome. A morning actor's stage, a friend's wedding, even inside the Veracity's mouth.
That lines up. So, he's a friend of yours.
Not a chance! Back when old Sempo was still a kid, he left the tavern during the Second Prosperity. They say after hearing 30 trillion jokes, he never laughed again. Before he left, en route said elation has been dead for a long time.
Where did he go after he left?
The tavern has 10,000 mouths. Oh, he said he was headed for the true work.
How do you know all this?
Oh, I've been around long enough to have my own channels. Just trust old Sand about catching Sparksy.
Leave it to me. I keep my word. See? You only need that 10% of the story to be true.
The last thing he said was really...
So many unanswered questions about en route, but our leads at the tavern have run their course. No. Speak of the devil. Only a Cienjo general could have arranged something.
I'm surprised as well. You've only just left Amphorius.
Miss Rodney!
We're here by General Yao Guang's request. It seems we
At first, I only came because the Shenzhou extended an invitation, and it's so. Ouroboros has long been dead. Their death was merely buried beneath layers of secret.
Hardly surprising. They disappeared after the swarm does. The Intelligentsia Guild claims the Veracity ate their fill and entered hibernation. I don't buy it. Those scholars...
You seem surprisingly calm, which makes sense. Why don't you tell everyone?
sprightly, Von Walk. Plants multiply and grow and are then almost identical.
But how are the two connected? Huh?
It seems you figured by coincidence. Abundance is enough.
When coincidences pile up, no. Lead.
Your conjecture is basically correct. At the time I arrived, the atavistic experiment was already beneath Von Walk's surface. They're also like they were.
You stopped him.
The Rangers stopped him. Back then, Mr. M was.
Now, deep beneath Ahatopia, another corpse of the Leviathan. If I'm not mistaken, there are countless other worlds carried. Aha sealed Ouroboros' body among the stars, suppressed it with abundance, siphoned the power of the Path of Veracity, and called it a game. This is what people call the Phantasmoon.
Uh-huh.
You may remember, the Express once delivered a Leviathan's carcass to me. That wasn't the only. By arranging remains from different eras in sequence, at a certain moment over 1,000 Amber eras ago, just as Akifil, all creations of the Veracity lost the same organ. Their taste buds.
What does that?
The purpose of consumption changed. Be they spawns, depth crawlers, or void song whales, their genetic markers encoding gustatory organs vanished entirely. Creatures walking the path of veracity became nothing more than biological. This was not natural evolution. Through the simulated universe, I identified the point of dive. Consider this. What do taste?
Yummy.
Precisely. Savoring something's aftertaste is an act of elation.
So, Aha stole the original Primum.
The simulated universe proves nothing on its own. But the primal design. Think of it as my intuition. But
How many people?
there used to be two. I only told Yuqing to. Now,
Exploit the old conflict between Aha and Ouroboros to ignite a divine war. Of the 3 known ways to kill an Eon, the Arcadia fulfills at least 2. Now who still thinks Asapramon is here on vacation?
but you still haven't explained where.
You mean the shadow? It has nothing to do with Funwalk.
Oh?
Call it a twist of fate. This isn't my first encounter with the Astral Express, when my home was destroyed by Zulo. I had a brief...
A navigator?
Yes. Starseer, he was the one who told me about the shadow. According to IC, it was one of many... I led the Rangers to suppress the shadow, and devised the plan to assassinate Zulo.
Don't you find it strange, Mr. Ashes?
Strange?
When coincidences pile up, if you don't mind, earlier.
Someone suspected to be a Satpramod knew about the Veracity secret. Before
And then? Who did he say?
a former navigator.
If the world's end isn't the tavern.
I don't know if anyone can answer that question. Not even Akivili. Wait. Don't...
En route only goes where he isn't welcome. After leaving the tavern...
The detective game is over. I have to say, not many people can make me change my plans. Whether in the past or present, you've always been one of them.
So... it... is you.
You know how it is, kid. I've always enjoyed arriving.
Pearl said she would arrange a ferry to pick up the place we're going to holds.
Chậm này. Điều. Mẹ tập P rồi.
It is an honor to... To be honest, when Madame Pearl... My name is Feld. By order of... You are too kind. I followed the I assume Madame Pearl has already briefed you. I see. It so happens that Madame Pearl is the destination of our boat journey is it is situated at the end of a Dovebrook tributary that ultimately...
Well, Graphia's former residence, legend says the miraculous and canvassing of the mortal world happened. Word is that Madame Pearl just flicked her wrist, signed a check with an astronomical... Whew, I guess money really does let you... That's not even the half of it. I don't know where her obsession comes from, but she's dead set on the idea. But all they could find were Imagine knockoffs. Random, pretty redheads based on nothing but imagination. I bet her reaction went something like this.
You! I remember...
Perlux Tower?
Oh, I know it's you!
Oh, a slip-up in an otherwise perfect plan.
Cut it out, you scoundrel! You can't talk your way out of this.
This is the author of Fluffy Crop.
Huh. My apologies. How rude of me.
It's only normal for a famous comic artist.
This blurry QR code. Let's be clear. You are being transported under escort. Your current credit balance is in the negative. Madame Pearl has...
Whoa, this is not my fault. Remember Alloy King Pom Pom from Perlux Tower? I tried to put everything on Pearl's tab, but she found... Who knew a figurine could be so...
Hey,
I went all in on learned coins. There goes my life. I lost every single pen.
So you're escorting her to... shall we...
Correct. The objective is to deliver the manuscript.
Hear that? It's not a hotel. It's hell. Where you get whipped for not finishing your scripts on time.
The boat has arrived.
Wow. Plentiful.
We have arrived. This is the snowy shore of the canvas world, Ingford Hermitage.
Oh. Are those Wispae floating on the water?
Oh dear, there are so many Wispae. They are blocking the boat's route. But no need to panic. Please follow my lead.
Please make sure you have all of your belongings with you, and watch your step while disembarking. Thank you for traveling on this void liner.
Muncul lah. Oh, nice.
A safe docking. For a second, I thought we were going to hit an iceberg or something. They probably sensed your wish power. You are the fantasy. Look, someone's trying to hitch a ride on you. Must have been when we came ashore. Oh.
Everyone, welcome to Inkford Hermitage.
I was imagining. So you demolished your idol's old residence?
Of course not. Benzai Tengoku vanished more than 1,000 years ago. The original structure is long. Many Imaginae are born every day. But just as many ancient lineages of Imaginae hide themselves away. And this is the final stop before they enter the world in canvas. And this rumor has it that Graphia's soul
There's a sense of parting in the air.
Miss Colt, now that you're in this well.
Đừng vững bám chắc không xem điện thoại. Kéo trên.
Is that?
Ah.
Tốt.
Stream 4.
We have arrived. The hotel staff will take over from here.
Anyone here?
Honored guests.
Oh, no wonder it's so cold. It's an actual snow wispy. Hello there, little one.
I am the lobby manager, Casper. You have a very high body type.
Allow me to introduce myself.
The former comic artist.
Oh, my true name is gone, just like that. Oh wait, did you say?
The big shots upstairs gave me a heads up. You are... Every guest in this hotel is that Arcadian over there.
Which one?
That one over there is one of the oldest strangelings.
A Kappa? Didn't that lineage of a map?
There are still a few survivors that, as for Casper and myself, sightings of Lady Graphia are as common ever since the news spread that her soul would reside at the hotel. All those Imaginae, you see, they all claim they have some sort.
I bet they're just trying to scam people out of wish power and credits.
You're not wrong. But whenever the higher-ups ask for a report, little old Casper here can nameless. Good luck with your inquiries.
I heard Graphia is still here in this hotel.
Graphia. Đệt. Đệt nói một.
So, you're here looking for Graphia's wit. I think it's unlikely that the mother of Imagenesis will see her. Normally, I'd suggest you play that, but since you're out, you must have heard that in a certain court, the Holy Grail. Oh, right! That was your big adventure in Penacony. Oh, no. Then I don't need to explain the method. First, we need a catalyst. Do you have... No matter! Miss Colt has got you covered. We use ley line red. Sorry. Oh, honestly,
I've heard enough. Break time is over, Miss. Now that you understand your situation, stop wait.
I just checked in, and I have to work already? I'm not some fully automated piece.
A Mechatron can run for hundreds of hours straight. You cannot. That's exactly why every second counts. Now, right this second, start
Yeah.
increasing.
Hey, wait! This is kid.
Yeah.
Nihilux has a point. Anyway.
My whole life.
Ini juga.
Casper? Are you there?
Nope. I'm not.
We'll teach it later.
You found me, current nameless. But if I try too hard to remember things from so much of my memory feels like a snowball. It feels like I had snowball fights. Well then.
Macam yang tu terah. What?
You'd better be good at dodging, nameless.
What? Oh. Itu enggak ada yang Chết à? Ô.
Things, but I definitely met Lady Graphia. She was a great painter who led us in snowball fights back then. When we wanted to see her, we'd go. Then Lady Graphia would poke her head out of the window upstairs. Then we'd have snowball fights against the Void. If we won, I got to swallow the Void Rangers whole. There was someone else. He was a snowball fight master. But that guy knocked us all down with his... 6 of my friends were lying on the ground feeling beat. As for me, I think I got hit right in the neck.
8 people in the Phantasmoon games? So, in that round of the Phantasmoon games,
I saw her once. By then, Hatobi couldn't find my other 6 friends. So, I went to her... It felt like she held me and cried, saying, it was just one lost. Why are you saying that? That's about all Casper can remember.
So, to summarize, Cap now.
Rút ngắn ấy. Biết thôi. Thôi, rút Sparky. Có cái bút đèn đâu.
Even next to such a lively hot spring hotel, there's no. These atonement statues all look like small animals. I should find a prominent spot for the ground lamps.
Ôi, giờ xuống rồi.
These two. Oh, whatever.
Who dares disturb my... Not only will I refuse to grant...
Thanks for the invite. I'm not quite dead yet, but I don't... I'm just... This mountain path is so quiet and secluded. Oh, what a great spot for a night stroll, listening to the calming sound. I was hoping to find some inspiration out here. With those two goons. Look at this old stone statue! I just reached the real versus fake Cat arc in my comic. Let me pay
Miss Colt, when did you sneak out?
That was fast!
I let my guard down for just 1 second, and corporate asset. No way are you running away and taking our jobs with you. Let's go. Back to the...
Come on, not again! Little raccoon!
Being an artist sure is grueling. I remember being held in a... You're asking me? My name is Murata Graphia, guardian of the world in canvas. It is a pleasure to meet you.
You're saying...
Child, you were the one who lit the ground lamps, were you not? I simply answered the call, yet you doubt my identity. How strange. Let me think. I believe I know why you've the arbitrator of the Phantasmal Games asked you to tell me that our old enemy, the Demon Lord from the... Since Ahatopia's in canvassing, Evanesia and I agreed to guard reality and the world in canvas separate. But over the past 1,000 years, I often hope who would have thought, when word of her finally reached me, you must have many questions. My, you certainly have a lot of questions. But during the Cinderth Age, that demon lord from beyond once took the form of a friend to infiltrate the Resistance. Do you carry a token from Evanesia? She painted a supplicant's mask for you. The secrets you seek are many 1,000 years ago. The legions of the demons for the destruction. Taking a life is easier than brushing aside a feather. To protect his daughter, the painter kept her confined to their home, until one day, a falling star unable to contain her curiosity. And so she saw it. Beneath the cold this tower had countless windows and rows. Indeed. That tower, which stood only for a moment, was the crap at the time. The wrecked train was surrounded by countless abominable monsters. It was only much later that Graphia understood that those who fought and died, the Nameless, that was the day that Graphia stepped into the mortal world. In a long, drawn-out war, fought at a severe disadvantage. She was forced to. This was also the first time in the history of the Phantasmoon Games that the 8 supplicants she lost. Graphia did not win. In the final days of the Cinderth Age, she gathered every ounce of wish power to paint the world into... Yes. As long as the scroll still enshrouds reality, the story is over. I also have a token I'd like you to give.
So, are we leaving right now?
No, there is no need to rush. You have a friend here who is lingering with a heart.
You mean?
Follow this path down to the riverbank of Myriad Wish. When you are ready, choose a Wispe. Whisper Graphia's name when the time comes. I will bring the...
Graphia vanished? Anyway, I should head to the river.
I've heard that in the same forest. How about this? We just feed Shuhu to that tree in the courtyard. Say something. I'm not...
If the Elwood absorbed another emanator of right now, then...
If the abundance grows too strong, the ambrosial arbor loses control, and the Arcadia is doomed. If the abundance is too weak, the husk spirals out of control. It's called an Arcadia, but the whole thing is built on a razor...
You're afraid.
I'm not. Fine. You're right. I'm afraid. So what? You don't think I know what that Xianzhou person meant? 1 in 10 chance? Listen, I just can't stand by and watch one of my kin sacrifice...
Kin?
What else? Friend? Colleague? Plain...
I suppose all of those fit.
Sometimes I can't tell if you're actually dumb or just playing dumb.
I hear you. Just assume it's the former. Simpler that way. My mind is made up. You should...
You really are just... To be... If I could see Firefly cured of her illness, Kafka finally finding the heart she's looking for, and that girl reclaiming her future, then I'd be willing to pick up that level 999 cartridge too.
Don't. At the TV tower, you already severely over... Besides, why are you telling me this?
Because just like you, I'm a total, stuck-up softie. Happy now?
Feel better?
No. Unless you give me a sincere...
Not settled. Fair enough. Whether is Ying Xing. Before the final verdict, I should say a proper goodbye. Who's there?
I get it. It was a deliberate accident.
I knew you would come.
I met the legendary Graphia. If we simply chant her name...
A legend from 1,000 years. It really makes sense. After all, you two are practically the same age.
Then let's begin.
Go.
Little one, I choose you.
Everyone, let's go find Graphia! World in canvas, here I come!
That should do it, right? I summon Graphia, mother of Imogenesis. May she come forth and deliver us into the world in canvas. No Wispy were harmed in the making of this operation.
Phải dùng cái này nữa.
Graphia! Graphia!
How odd.
Strange.
I heard your call, and have come by boat to guide you. Greetings, travelers who seek to leave the mortal world behind. Oh? Not an imagine?
I guess so.
The power of abundance.
I've heard that something lies at the end.
I understand.
Thank you. The mountains lie a fine moment to bring
a weary life to its end.
It's just a matter of time.
The journey downstream is long. As is custom, I must collect your past story.
My past story?
There is no need to weave your thoughts into a complete story. Only by letting go of the past can you truly...
Go ahead.
Then, I shall begin with that lone island of Insumosu. It was a desolate wasteland, untouched and forgotten. Desolate, cold, the perfect place to lay the dead to rest. I planted rusted, broken blades in the wasteland as a mark of my departure. Little did I know that even after joining the Stellaron Hunters, I would find myself returning there time and again, bringing along a few new swords with me. Their owners, some of them sought my life, only to fall by my hand. Others simply wished to see me one last time, as their own lives flickered out. I was once a craftsman, and those swords, they were all my own creations. I raised those wordless monuments for my old friends, one by one, until they became a forest of broken blades. And what about me and my sword? When will it finally join them in that forest?
I will follow your words with my brush and paint the ideal end. Sword barrier. We've reached the shore you've been seeking.
What is this place?
This is the world in canvas. a mirror to your soul.
Superb artistry, and yet... I thought you...
I saw no desolation in your story. The fire that tempers black steel and shapes 100 blades, that spark within you has yet to fade.
We've got no clue what you two are on about with all this but you...
No, I didn't.
No.
He finally smiled. I'm actually the one who can't even smile. This sucks.
We have reached the end.
That blue maw.
Correct. Driven by the buried secrets of Ahatopia, you have come seeking liberation. And now, I have shown you the silhouette of the beast's maw. If you should find a way to get out, I ask that you...
I will keep the secret. That blue maw, can it truly consume?
Only a beast of insatiable hunger can end a plague of eternal. I have stood watch in this realm for a millennium, beholding the... Oh, undying soul. The fate that awaits within those depths lies far beyond the reach of our conjecture. Perhaps you will vanish into nothingness in a mere heartbeat. Or perhaps you will endure a millennium of gnawing, constantly.
Beneath that calm of yours.
This is the price I must bear for becoming one with the canvas.
You're telling me if he leaps, he has to stay down there and be torn apart? I'm not okay with this. Yao Guang never said anything about this when we went over.
I have lived for nearly a millennium. I stopped wishing for a swift end a long time ago. If the Leviathan does not consume me utterly, then I am still alive. And until that moment comes, I will pin Shuhu to the anvil and swing my hammer once, twice.
Is there really no other way?
Silverwolf. I was never one. In my past life as a smith. But ever since I joined the
Oh right, I get it. You want me to go back and take apart that box Kafka uses as a footrest, right?
You already took it apart?
A long time ago. Quite a few treasures in there. A master-crafted blade.
That's the armor core, reforged from the remains of the Glamoth Queen.
Oh, and a cat-scratching post.
When did you find out about these?
You? You mean we. We all. Think you hid it that well? Please, give me a break.
Just split it among yourselves.
Kafka should be the one saying this, but... You are the most perfect blade the Stellaron Hunter...
Just a broken blade. Thank you.
Before you go, you have...
To me?
Don't take offense. It's just a few words. Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, I was unable to see the future, yet unable to reclaim the past. Whether we chose this path, Leave no room for regret. Then, let it be. It's time. Do you still remember that passphrase? No need to step forward. Just recite it in your head.
3 of a kind.
2 pair.
Ace. Farewell. Let everything end, or truly begin. In the final moments of your... What will flicker through... The devouring. How much time has passed? This is a standard issue sword I forged for the Cloud Knight. Bai Hung. And that bow I forged for her. Jing Yuan's Devastator Glaive. The weapon. The prosthetic arm and sword staff from Mr. La Mancha were work. He came to visit me even after. Yingqing. This is not my work. A weapon given by Yingqing to an old friend.
Apprentice, come here.
Finally. Is the end in sight?
Poor child, trapped in this waking dream. Yet when I come to carve through your flesh, you were once some master craftsman. I can grant you the power of reshaping.
Writing
That is but a fleeting pain, but your body will churn for millennia.
Are you done talking? Do you truly believe that I am the only prisoner? For so long as a single soul in this vast world, you are nothing but an echo of them.
Are you
No. I came. As long as you cling to life, you must keep reshaping this body to fight back the gnawing from the Let the maw of this eon husk be the furnace. Let our right here I'd not to destroy you. And the thorns of this cage shall forever be aimed at that savior. Are you ready? In the end, which...
When reunited with family after a 15-year separation, yet choosing to conduct a covert investigation instead, you harbor suspicions regarding Miss...
Before Star Rail Fest began, I started out of concern, or perhaps curiosity. 5 of the worlds he captured in these paintings are now gone, lost to the fires of war.
Just as you suspected, in the year 1969 of the Arcadian calendar, he traveled to the Delcor Ring to sculpt a statue for the Doctors of Chaos. Also, in 1984 of the Arcadian calendar, he traveled alone to the planet. Both incidents point...
The Lord Ravaged.
However, there is also evidence. Additionally, the IPC recovered a commission he received.
He accepted the commission?
Legends of the Graphia clan abound within plain Arcadia. To this conjecture, Mr. Ryusuke was tracking... There is another possibility. There is a... He might have even chosen...
I'll have a word with him.
I'll leave it in your hands.
Dad?
What brings about it? I was worried you were too busy, so I didn't want to bother you. And that, kid is something...
15 years.
And this...
It's time we...
Am I dreaming? My little girl... Give me...
There's no need. I should have seen that coming.
Himeko! Open up! It's your time. Himeko! Come over. Tell me more about this.
I originally planned for us to...
Oh, I would love that. I was in such... Who could have imagined it? The thing that connects this nearly
I have met many artists who dreamed of boarding the express. So I am curious. How will the great art...
Me? Well, I'll give it my all.
I was only joking.
There's actually so much interesting stuff on this express. This table is kind of different. Just as I thought. The Astral Express looks amazing inside. The chandelier. Is it there? Oh, let me see. It's bigger on the...
Pom-Pom finds Himeko's father very easygoing.
Himeko! Intellitron party!
Rumor has it that...
It has been 15 years. Those ghosts have been repeating their final day, even if they are merely shadows of the past.
Oh, you're right.
Senior, you are back!
Sorry I'm late,
It's okay. Thank you so much for coming.
Himeko, we don't have enough time for the lobby. Mia, stop bothering Himeko. But the school anniversary is tomorrow. If I do not get this done...
You should start by tidying up those...
Hey,
Wait, did you hear that? It's him.
Everyone, hide! Don't let them find us! Run, Senior! The Herald of Death is back!
Don't be afraid, Belle. I'm no more running away. We don't have to face...
Really?
When have I ever let... Look, even the Dean...
Right now?
Oh, it is all right. We have... I hereby declare that the Graphia Academy anniversary and the graduation ceremony of 1984 has efficiency. Other grades are not with us. Students.
Why so serious?
I plan to study at the Intelligentsia.
I hope that in 10... And now, please...
Our senior is doing the
Himiko?
All I know. 15 years.
If only I had not lost myself in my own grief. It was not only the herald of death.
Fulwish said that it took plain Arcadia. Will this world ever get better?
I don't know. But I'm willing to believe in it.
Dad, all these years.
Is that concern I hear in your voice?
If you say so.
After the blood-stained games. Until one day, I happened to see news about the Astral Express. As long as I never saw you in person, I could keep telling myself that lie.
Von Walk? Owenly? New Londinium?
Were they beautiful?
In this vast universe. You may have been a poor excuse. Thank you for
Same here. It's still early, huh? I have something.
Something very important?
No. Whew. Nice weather today.
Whoa. Okay.
Let's go downstairs.
Oh my god, it's her!
Oh my gosh, I'm such a huge fan! Senior Himiko! Oh wow, she actually looked at me!
Her navigator aura isn't...
Astral Express, I love you!
like a lot. Baseball raccoon didn't come?
Oh, Himiko.
It gladdens me that my daughter is so...
The Herald of Death incident.
Do you think... I suppose it is because... It brings...
That is true. The very first Imagineer. That little fellow had quite a Dad, do you still remember?
How could I ever forget these days?
Now that I am free from... I just can't face the...
Don't worry.
The Imagenesis classroom is ahead. Ms. Dolly? I never noticed it before. It must be because of that incident.
Of course. Well, since I couldn't get you onto the read.
The principal himself imaginated...
It even made the front page of the... Looking back.
If it weren't for those dreams you gave, I'll never forget. Whenever the web...
That was always... So, I would start from the
Yeah. And the very story, even if I could never leave this place, yet before I knew it, I'd already traveled far. I think I understand how you felt back then.
What about the Astro?
A crew of the most incredible nameless.
Like a teacher watching their student. Then your dad will always be here at...
So, what is it? Dad, are you...
I knew I couldn't hide it for...
What?
This isn't the right place for...
So...
It's the weather. I know what you're about to ask. I do not share the Graphia lineage, but in the end, Griffin himself...
Tell me, what happened?
You've seen my portfolio, haven't you? In those places, luck is a very real thing.
And what does that even mean?
In ways beyond comprehension, you feel... If you make it out of luck.
It sounds more insane.
The universe is sheer madness. Beyond all reason. Is this his way of torturing the rebels? There's no escape.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? I could have reached...
It's no use. I've been chasing after him. Himiko. Remember...
Because the ugly, the despicable, and the cowardly, beauty remains ever fleeting. Just as heroes fight, so we must capture what is noble and bright.
But Himiko... Fate works in mysterious ways.
I should have come back earlier.
No. I've thought about it 1,000 times. On that fine... After everything... Does this tardy...
If you're willing.
Thank you.
All of this happened after you went away. During those 4 years, I found the stranded express deep in the cave. If I could claim victory in the Phantasm, but the Herald of Death was a complete...
He's already killed so many people.
Himiko, are you a...
You're asking if I'm a... Of course I am. Belle. Me twisted, and they watched themselves.
But Himiko...
If I don't stop him right here and win the Phantasm, then someone needs to avenge...
That is not your responsibility.
I know hunting down the Herald, but I am already here. Yeah, I'm not really scared anymore. Really. The suppression squad sent by the device struggled through the pain, but these stains, even so...
To take down a monster like him, you need a single perfect strike.
I think I've got it, but first
Let me handle that for you.
All right, but buying time, it's too narrow here. I'll take all the wish power I've the sheer destructive force.
But by doing this, even if we defeat him...
Yeah, but even if I just set the Express, someone who does that... Oh, I knew I should have stuffed an orbital cannon or...
Remember that for the future, then.
Another body.
Black Birch. Guess he was after the Herald as well.
Black Birch, the masked fool? The one who only 2 supplicants are left in the game.
In other words, we are the last hope for victory over him.
Just like those legends I grew up with, I will take him down. After that...
What a beautiful sight that will be. Then consider this the first world to be saved before...
The very first stop, then? It'll certainly be... The stench. It's about time.
So exquisite! These flowers... What is that? You said still not enough! I need more pigment, department head. I shall show you the error of your way. I shall become her with another new shade. Dazzling. Step into this masterpiece. Become one with me and lay the final
Stop. Right. So, you actually conquered the Herald of Death and set the Astral Express in motion once more at the end of the blow. Here I go. I believe in your bravery. When confronted by death, you will undoubtedly choose to resist. But you were so frail and sickly. How could you possibly defeat the Herald of Death, who slaughtered every single supplicant? Well, the answer is clear. It would be impossible for you. Unless you had another person helping you. Don't deny it yet. I've been tested by you enough along the way. So now, give your father a little room. While I was gathering your belongings, I found some of the manuscripts you left behind. They were... Legend says that during the Canvas Age, the grand artist Whitebow painted his late daughter onto a scroll. Suppose, just suppose, that my brilliant daughter, if that is the truth, then every mystery is during that night of the blood-stained games. A girl at death's door, and an imagination as a monster bearing Shuhu's flesh, and a supplicant lost, driven by pure instinct. Little did he know that he was walking straight the moment he drew near. A massive... It was the night of July 22nd. Now, over 10,000 sightings reported a giant arm descending. Theories were endless. Was it a divine act by Yaha? It was just an arm. Yet beneath the brush, the girl achieved her dream, and the stars set sail once more. Truly a most romantic fairy tale. Unfortunately, I have to destroy this fairy tale myself.
You don't believe me?
I have no idea who you truly are. But that little girl who longed for trailblaze from the very beginning, Himeko, never left plain Arcadia.
That is not something you should joke about.
You know better than I. By the way, things outside aren't looking good. The Arcadia is drowning in problems. Is it really wise to stay?
Those kids are all grown up now. They can handle their mission. And as for myself, I am staying right here to deal with the biggest problem of all.
Are you intending to stay here until the outcome is revealed?
It might take forever for him to return. Or maybe, if I just complain and say I would... Anyway, it was his choice. Thank you.
Now, gray-haired girl, you seek me out with her... I don't quite follow. Our first meeting was just before I only answered the call of wish power because of that mask. So...
Me, of course.
Not you.
Misfortune and I share a reunion after 1,000 years.
A Sat Pramod.
Back at Ingford Hermitage 1,000 years ago, amidst her cold, lifeless body, reminded me of... Too bad I never did get the joke. I infused that child with the power of destruction, giving her the rebirth of Upgraphia. Your name was your commission. You were doing so well.
Since that day, I have had... Your failure began the moment you tried to destroy the Express. All you did was turn the spirit of the Nameless into a rallying cry for rebellion. I took the power you forced upon me and used it to...
So, you think putting on a... Look at yourselves. That weathering curse is still eating away at you. World and canvas? A total disaster. Do you know why I haven't spared Ahatopi? Because you bore me. But now, things have changed. Someone far more. That is why I have written.
Himiko? I've had my fill of this drama. Now.
For 1,000 years I have painted. Tell me, Sat Pramod.
I have more important things. Why not let them have it? Come forth. Demonstrate your defiance.
Is it over?
Watch out!
Pity. Such a clean strike. But the odds of success are 0.
The restraint check failed?
A 1 in 10,000 chance. The moment I cast the dice, the outcome is fixed. Remove the mask, protagonist. It doesn't suit you. As for you, your end is decided. Farewell.
Sorry. I have failed.
Minions of destruction! I will drive you all from this world!
We must force her back to her senses.
Holy fuck. Phải có gì lại à? Nó phép có đường gì nhỉ? Cái đâu? Con này à? Rồi, cái này đi. Skip. Skip.
The minions of destruction. I will drive. We must force her back to her senses.
À, lôi. Được.
Mountains roar, dragons rise!
Such fury of the dead.
Do we have to go full force?
Of course not. That is exactly what that Mimi wants.
Think with me.
In the abyss's revels, your cries rise.
May as well. Stand still.
Is it coming? Riding the west wind? Away we go!
My strength.
Absolutely cannot let you touch this place. Depart once more!
We need to finish this fast and catch up to Asaf. Looks like I have to use level 999 one more time.
No need for that. If a sword is needed, let it be. Have you thought it through? What defines a blade? The sharpness that endures, after all has worn away. I shall take veracity as my forge, and abundance as my iron. Die a thousand deaths. Tempered into a blade! What? Not even a welcome back? You will serve as the tempering fire!
No way! Blade! You answered my prayers!
1 in 10 chance of survival. I choose to survive.
Say bye to breathing. Relax.
Devour offspring! Fight for me!
What happened to her?
This is Asaf Hamad's handiwork. We have to bring her to her senses first.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanent!
Careful.
Absolutely cannot let you touch this place.
I hope I am not too late.
Are you kidding? Your timing is impeccable, Blady. But isn't this a bit much? How did you even change outfits? What happened down there?
I used the Leviathan's maw to imprison Shuho.
What matters is that you made it out alive and got the job done.
Not yet. I have made a decision. This time, I will stay.
What? You're going to stay here and...
Let us settle this first. Are you okay?
I will do everything I can to help you. As long as the canvas remains, Asat Pramod cannot kill me. You have fulfilled what Evanescia entrusted to you. It was all me. For 1,000 years, I was the one obsessed with bearing every responsibility alone. Asat Pramod was right after all. I have been a ghost of 1,000 years past, arrogant enough to think my seal over the world and canvas was unbreakable. I really believed that accumulated wish power would be enough to strike him down when he returned. We are up against the same nightmare that survived a whole Cinderth age. The same monster that an entire era could not even overcome.
Just how did he even sneak into the world and canvas?
The first time I stepped into Inkford Hermitage, a strange Wispay tried to latch onto me, but it didn't succeed. Maybe that was the first step in Asat Pramod's plan to infiltrate this place. Then, he took on Graphia's form to tamper with my mask, and even taught me the way to summon the real Graphia. In the end, he got what he wanted.
So, this guy has only been after one thing this whole time.
And to awaken the husk of the veracity, we need to leave this place as soon as possible. The giant maw that swallowed me is starting to stir.
But he mentioned he had something more important to do. What is that even supposed to mean? He has so much on his plate, no way he can split himself into pieces and handle everything at once.
1,000 years ago, the demon lord from beyond invaded Ahatopia. He could appear in places thousands of miles apart at the exact same time, as if he
What?
He said he was meeting a genuine...
Cool.
The biggest problem? Do you mean?
You said that classroom was a secret place of you are far too familiar with. And another thing. When but my father clearly left much earlier than that. Your story is riddled with holes. Or rather,
You are the only person I can never seem to lie to.
Stop this, but that you who dare to impersonate my father.
It seems our pleasant little father-daughter chat. Buying time. Keeping me pinned down. If I prove to be more dangerous than anticipated, you would be right. But, Navigator, you still over... Why don't you try to guess at... It happened on the day that man, in his desperate search for the source of the weathering curse to save his family, was just... That year, Himeko was 6, at her mother's.
You are lying.
I have told you only one lie in all these years, my dear daughter. Nice to meet you. I'm your father, Ryosuke.
All that effort, all those years spent by my side. What are you really planning?
Even I find it hard to tell what goes on in this head of mine sometimes. But now, as I look at your face, I had so much fun playing a father. And the best part, that was not even the most fun.
Hey, can you hear me? Someone who looks like a Supremod just showed we are under attack by Assad Pramet. Done hung.
I've played along this far, so why not make it interesting? You have proven your theory by tearing off the mask of Ryosuke. It's a courtesy. The ugliest lie of the Trailblade.
When the Phantasy Moon is full again, I will be there as I have. I will come back with so many stories to tell you.
The girl looked up at the stars, but in her heart, she was terrified. In the end, she left her wishes to someone else. Ryosuke's daughter, Himeko, is just as the Trailblades will. So, you really are a fake.
Right back at you.
O denizens of this Arcadia, lost in its splendor, once I beheld the Astral Express rise again towards the stars here. Since then, you have known 15 long years of unbroken peace. It's been a while, old friend. For 15 years it was I, Asakaman, who delivered every promise of beauty to this Arcadia in advance. Now, please indulge in these long overdue surprises.
Rồi, sợi xong. Thôi, đi sau. Holy shit, bố mày không biết.